What if I told you the ultimate driving machine never started on the road at all? That its origins were far more daring, far more airborne? It's true. The story of BMW is one of remarkable transformation and resilience. Before the iconic cars, BMW was born in the clouds, soaring through the skies of wartime Europe. That blue and white roundel? It's a propeller, not a wheel, a symbol of their aerial beginnings. In 1916, Bayerische Motorenwerke built engines for warplanes, not cars. They were pioneers in aviation technology. Their first masterpiece, the BMW 3, let German pilots fly higher and faster than anyone else in World War I. It was a game-changer in aerial combat. This was engineering at its most extreme. Perfection was a matter of survival. Lives depended on the reliability of these machines. If your engine failed, you didn't pull over. There was no shoulder to limp to. You fell. A stark and unforgiving reality. That pressure forged BMW's obsession with quality and performance. It became ingrained in their very being. But in 1919, the Treaty of Versailles banned Germany from building warplanes. An entire industry was grounded. BMW's factories went silent. The hum of engines was replaced by an eerie quiet. The company faced extinction. Most would have folded under the weight of such a devastating blow. But BMW's engineers refused to quit. They were not easily defeated. They looked at their tools, their skills, and found a new mission. They had to adapt to survive. If they couldn't build for the sky, they'd build for the ground. A new era was dawning. They started with whatever they could. Railway brakes, industrial engines, even office furniture. No task was too small, no challenge too great. It was a far cry from aviation glory, but it kept the dream alive. It kept the lights on and the hope burning. This was the moment BMW proved it was more than an engine company. It was about the people. It was a company of survivors, innovators who refused to let their destiny be dictated by circumstance. They were masters of their own fate. The DNA of excellence forged in the sky would soon find a new home on the road. The precision and quality would carry over. The spirit of relentless engineering was just getting started. It was a force that couldn't be contained. BMW's story wasn't over. It was about to take a new direction, a turn towards the ground, but with the same ambition. The world would soon see what happens when sky-high ambition meets the open road. The results would be legendary. The legend was only beginning. The best was yet to come. From the ashes of war, a new chapter was about to be written. A chapter filled with innovation and success. BMW was ready to reinvent itself, again. This time for the love of driving, and this time the world would never forget their name. They would become synonymous with performance and luxury. The end of World War I left many companies searching for a new purpose. How does a grounded aircraft company, stripped of its primary business, get back in the game? How do they reinvent themselves? By putting an aircraft engine, or at least the core concept of one, between two wheels. It was an unconventional solution, born out of necessity and a spark of genius. Max Friz, BMW's chief designer, was the man tasked with this challenge. He ingeniously took their Boxer engine, a design already proven in aviation, and turned it sideways to optimize it for motorcycle use. And with that innovative twist, he created the R32 in 1923. It wasn't just a motorcycle, it was a statement. It was a revolution, a bold step into a new era of transportation. Shaft drive, a feature borrowed from automotive engineering, provided a cleaner and more reliable power transfer. The low center of gravity enhanced handling and stability, making it a joy to ride. And aircraft-grade engineering, a legacy of their aviation past, made it exceptionally reliable and robust, setting a new standard for motorcycle manufacturing. At the Berlin Motor Show, the R32 made its grand debut. The R32 stunned the world, captivating audiences with its innovative design and superior engineering. BMW was back, reborn from the ashes of war. And the Boxer engine, with its distinctive sound and layout, quickly became their signature, a symbol of BMW's unique approach to engineering. Racing success followed, validating the R32's design and performance, with land speed records being shattered, and victories across Europe, solidifying BMW's reputation on the track. Each win built BMW's reputation for engineering brilliance, showcasing their commitment to performance and reliability. The motorcycle business gave BMW a much-needed lifeline, the stability and confidence to dream bigger, to expand their horizons beyond two wheels. Two wheels were good, they had proven their worth, but four wheels were the future, the next logical step in their evolution. The ambition that once conquered the skies, the drive to innovate and excel, was now aimed at the road, ready to tackle a new set of challenges. BMW was ready to gamble everything on cars, to take the lessons learned from motorcycles, and apply them to a new and exciting market. The leap from motorcycles to automobiles was risky, a significant investment and a departure from their established expertise. But BMW was never afraid of risk. They embraced challenges as opportunities for growth and innovation. The R32 was just the beginning, the foundation upon which BMW would build its automotive empire. The world was about to meet BMW on four wheels, and they were determined to make a lasting impression. The next chapter would define their destiny, shaping the brand into the automotive powerhouse it is today. From motorcycles to motorsport, the pursuit of speed and performance remained a constant. BMW's drive for innovation never stopped, pushing the boundaries of engineering and design. The legend was growing, fueled by innovation, performance, and a relentless pursuit of excellence. And the best was yet to come. The future held endless possibilities for BMW. How do you build cars when you've never built one? You buy a company that has. In 1928, BMW bought Automobile Work Eisenach and inherited the Dixie 315, a licensed copy of the Austin 7. It was basic, but it was a start. BMW improved it, stamped their badge on it, and learned the ropes of car manufacturing. The Dixie was their training wheels, teaching them assembly lines, supply chains, and marketing. Soon, BMW moved on to their own design, the 303. The 303 introduced the six-cylinder engine and the iconic kidney grille. This was BMW's first true car, distinctive, innovative, and unmistakably theirs. The gamble on the Dixie paid off. BMW was no longer just rebadging cars, they were building their own. The stage was set for greatness. The leap from motorcycles to cars was complete. BMW's journey as an automaker had truly begun. The lessons learned from humble beginnings would fuel their rise. The world was about to see what BMW could really do. The legend was accelerating, and there was no looking back. When did BMW become a legend? 1936 with the 328. The 328 was a masterpiece, lightweight, powerful, and beautiful. It dominated races Nürburgring, Le Mans, Mille Miglia. The angel of the Autobahn embodied BMW's philosophy, balance, innovation, and speed. Owning a BMW now meant owning a piece of racing pedigree. The 328 set the stage for BMW as a luxury performance brand. But just as BMW reached its peak, World War II intervened. Factories shifted from sports cars to aircraft engines. The dream was put on hold. The future was uncertain. Yet, the legend of the 328 endured. BMW's racing spirit would survive the darkness. The ultimate driving machine was only paused, not stopped. How does a company known for crafting powerful high-performance machines, a symbol of automotive luxury, survive by building a bubble car? A tiny, almost comical vehicle that seems completely out of character? By doing whatever it takes. By embracing humility and ingenuity in the face of utter devastation. After World War II, BMW was in ruins. The proud German manufacturer was brought to its knees, factories destroyed, banned from making cars. Their core business, their very identity, was stripped away. They made pots, pans, and bicycles just to survive. A desperate attempt to keep the lights on, to keep the company afloat. Attempts at luxury sedans failed. The market simply wasn't there. Germany was broke. The nation was struggling to rebuild, and luxury cars were the last thing on anyone's mind. Bankruptcy loomed. The abyss was staring back at them. And Mercedes-Benz circled for a takeover. The vultures were gathering. Then came the Isetta. A lifeline, a gamble, a stroke of unexpected genius. A tiny egg-shaped car from Italy powered by a BMW motorcycle engine. A marriage of convenience perhaps, but a brilliant one. It was absurd. A far cry from the sleek, powerful machines BMW was known for, but it was exactly what post-war Germany needed: cheap, reliable transportation. A vehicle for the masses, not just the elite. The Isetta sold over 160,000 units, saving BMW from collapse. It was an unexpected triumph. It bought BMW precious time to regroup and innovate, to plan their next move, to rebuild their reputation. The bubble car's success fended off the takeover and kept the brand alive. It allowed the BMW story to continue. The Isetta is a testament to BMW's resilience and willingness to adapt, to embrace change, even when it's uncomfortable. Without it, there would be no M3, no 5 Series, no BMW as we know it. The entire legacy could have been erased. Sometimes survival means swallowing your pride. It means putting aside your ego and doing what needs to be done. The Isetta was the little car that saved a giant, a true underdog story. It kept the dream alive for the next chapter. It gave them hope for a brighter future. BMW's story was far from over. It was just beginning a new, unexpected phase. The company was ready to rise again, stronger and wiser than before. Innovation and survival were in their DNA. It was part of their very being. The legend would soon roar back to life. The world would once again hear the unmistakable sound of a BMW engine. The ultimate driving machine was waiting in the wings, ready to reclaim its place on the road. Who saved BMW from extinction? The Quandt family. In 1959, as a Mercedes takeover loomed, Herbert Quandt bet his fortune on BMW's comeback. He saw potential where others saw failure. Quandt's investment and vision shifted BMW's focus to sporty, high-quality sedans for the middle class. The Neue Klasse, New Class, sedans launched in 1961, saving BMW and defining its future. The Quandts remained BMW's guardians, prioritizing long-term vision over short-term gains. Their courage and belief in engineering brilliance changed everything. Sometimes all it takes is one bold bet to rewrite history. How do you sum up your brand in 4 words? The ultimate driving machine. Launched in the 1970s, this slogan became BMW's promise and mission. The 3 Series, 5 Series, and 7 Series defined the brand driver-focused rear-wheel drive and perfectly balanced. The E21 and E33 series set the standard for sports sedans. BMW became the car for those who loved driving, not just commuting. The slogan and the cars worked in harmony, creating a powerful identity. BMW wasn't just selling cars, they were selling an experience. The thrill of a perfect corner, the sound of a straight six, the feeling of connection to the road. Ambitious drivers everywhere wanted a BMW. The brand became a global powerhouse. The ultimate driving machine was more than a slogan, it was a way of life. BMW's rise was unstoppable. The legend was now a titan. What happens when racing engineers build road cars? You get BMW M. Founded in 1972, BMW Motorsport GmbH brought racing tech to the street. The M1 supercar was the start, but the 1986 E30 M3 made history. The M3 was a race car for the road, raw, agile, and iconic. M cars became the ultimate expression of BMW engineering. The M5 followed, a supercar disguised as a sedan. The M badge meant more power, more excitement, more driving pleasure. M models inspired the entire lineup. BMW's racing DNA was now in every car. The M division cemented BMW as king of the sports sedan. M didn't just stand for motorsport, it stood for more. Where does BMW go in an electric future? Back to its roots, innovation. Today, BMW faces a new challenge, reinventing the ultimate driving machine for the electric age. The Neue Klasse EVs are a nod to the cars that once saved them. BMW is engineering electric cars with the same focus on driving dynamics and balance. Instant torque, low center of gravity, EVs can be pure BMW. The goal proved the ultimate driving machine is a philosophy, not just a powertrain. From aircraft engines to electric cars, BMW's story is one of relentless adaptation. The spirit that built legends is alive and well. The ultimate driving machine isn't dead, it's being reinvented. And yes, the latest electric M car can drift.